straight up go for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So just tunnel them.
yeah,
Okay.
maybe just that. Maybe I'll switch it. Maybe he could
Are
tunnel
we
me.
allowed to switch it mid game, Izzy?
Cause we know he's gonna pull this. We know he's
Complete
gonna pull
Simon.
this
It's
type of
complete. Y'all
shit.
control my game. Y'all can say Simon says stop moving for all I give a fuck, bro.
Simon says stare at people. I don't know, man. Simon says stare at people.
Yeah, hey, Dakota, you
break
see that? Dakota,
break
you
10 pallets.
start 10 pallets. It's crazy. Dakota, when you said stare at people, remember? You know that anime clip where this old dude had like the headset on and he's smiling and he just locks in?
Oh, the lock.
Yeah,
The
that was me
lock
right
in
there.
phase.
that was me right there.
Stare at people. Locks.
Bye bye.
Why are we getting this 3 a.m. stuff at 1, bro? Shut up. Hey, Izzy. I'm gonna
So,
say one word. I'm gonna say one word, and you're probably gonna laugh instantly. Basketball.
What the fuck?
Phasmophobia
What
right there.
happened?
Eli, you were there when it happened. You were wondering why Dakota was dying. This was at like 4 o'clock for me and Dakota. And it was like 1 o'clock for you. It's like 1 o'clock for you.
Exactly. It was because of the
Wait,
basketball
si-
that Izzy kept throwing. Then the one
wait.
time he yelled, it was when I started dying. His man said, "I can't get it right."
Simon says place all biopods.
Like right here, like in a shack.
Simon says move around the map. After tagging a survivor, destroy said biopod.
Alright, bro. Wait, Simon, it's
says
a.
the next 6 generation. Simon says the next 6 generators you walk by must be kicked.
6. Oh wait.
Alright.
6.
Well, like that, no, I don't.
Only use the auto lock feature on the biopods.
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
Wait,
Basically, you know.
wait. He didn't say Simon. He did not say Simon. Deal with it.
Simon has not told me I can injure! Simon hasn't told me I can injure!
Simon says injured.
You motherfucker! No!
Simon says must break pallets.
And fucking cam trap!
Simon says injured. Only Tori next.
Only Tori? Oh my fucking god! Where is she at? I have no clue. I'm hoping for luck. No, just head over that way. I'm gonna change this and since it's
The next survivor you knock, you have to stare at them and nod your head at them until they bleed out. Simon says stare at the next survivor you knock and nod at them until they die. That actually works. I don't know. Hey Eli, you think that'll work out well?
Dakota, shut up.
of course that one's also gone.
Simon says ignore Tori Kane.
Why are you torturing this man? Not to be wrong if I did this.
He tells me to only the next person I can enter his story. Then when I get close there, Oh yeah, ignore her. You know,
Simon. Yeah, ignore her, man. Simon.
it's,
Simon said the next person you knock, you have to nod at them until they bleed out.
Dakota, shut up with the bleeding out shit.
Bleed out. Bleed. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
Simon says injure.
Calculated destruction.
Simon says teleport.
you
What the fuck is
know,
Maddie TV? Why are they invited me?
This is that
Place a biopod.
did it? Brother!
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Hey, Eli. After you're done.
Simon
looking
says
at
down Meg.
After you're done looking at what he's doing.
Okay, it makes me.
You wanna choose what skin I buy for a character?
Also, Izzy, look at the L1. What does it say? Like while you're over it.
My L1? Hold up. Okay, my L1? Like when you're hovering over what? This?
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You did something wrong.
You see what it says?
What does that mean?
Controller auto aim.
Yeah, like what does that mean?
Auto control means it'll look wherever you're looking at that moment. Auto aim means it'll automatically look at the closest survivor.
Oh. Oh! I did not know that. Thank you for telling me.
It's a really good thing to know with Singularity. Simon says pick up.
Please. 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 Please.
Simon says hook.
I'm stuck.
Simon says teleport to someone. Simon says injure 2 of them.
Oh, that's fine. That's completely fine.
better now.
Why did you back up?
Low key. Yo!
Head back to hook.
What about ice cream?
Simon says tunnel.
Oh, now Simon says something.
It was the Leon, right? I don't remember who I hooked.
You hooked Tori.
Are you? And then I just seen her. And he popped my Devour, bro. It wouldn't even matter. Yo!
You look like you aggressively shower at night.
My nigga, what? What a hit.
Oh, you're used to that.
Alright, now I have to nod.
Just just aggressively stare at them and nod until they die.
They are picking up.
Simon says injure. Simon says injure.
Patch really telling me what to do.
Pick up. Didn't I say Simon?
Material
Simon didn't say.
I was honestly waiting for the scream. I was honestly waiting for that.
So,
So,
Adrenaline!
there's
yo, this
Simon
fucking game
says
sucks.
Teleport. Simon says teleport.
who's he playing? Oh, he's playing.
Singularity.
Why you bullying me?
Crazy thing is, I actually like playing Singularity too. So while I'm like somewhat having fun, I'm getting hoed.
Somewhat.
That doesn't.
Somewhat,
Oh my god,
somewhat having fun is.
that's
What? Simon says injure everyone until endgame.
bro, bro, bro,
Simon
bro.
says hook. Simon says camp. Let them unhook.
I'm gonna lie, he like I'm switching up.
Wait, no.
Simon says ignore Leon.
I. Ah, that's fine. All right, and I'm completely out of garbage. This is annoying.
Simon says target Leon.
After I fucking lose him too.
So unfair. He grabs me from back there, but when I do it,
Simon says go into basement.
you know, Izzy, I don't think Simon likes you too much, man. I'm starting to think Simon doesn't like you too much.
Simon says spam the rest of your biopods around basement.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, Eli. Simon says go to your fucking killers. I don't care. You know what? You know what? Simon says use play doctor. Simon says put on Beast of Prey. You already know where I'm going with this, do you?
Yeah.
Let's see. Simon says go to your add-ons. Damn, you don't have the iridescent.
I'll get it. Let me get Iridescent King. Alright, I got it.
Alright. Simon says run iridescent the doctor. Yep, both his iridescent add-ons. All right. Simon says take off rapid brutality. Simon says put on shattered hope. Simon says put on spies. Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? No. Your next three perks, run the usual Doctor Knows skill check build. Simon says, by the way. Yes, go ahead. You can do it. That's what Simon says. You can do that. Keeping Beast of Prey. Simon says keep Beast of Prey. All right. Simon says go to your offerings. Simon says send you to Hawkins. Actually, nah. Simon says go. Simon says go here. I mean here. Simon says put this on. Yes. Simon says just wait till you get into the match. Where do you think this is going, Eli?
I won't be allowed to move when they hit skill checks. If they make skill checks.
I would wait. Loki. What does oppression do? Take this off and put on the unknown perk. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, too late. Okay. Simon says you must get Beast of Prey value. You got to. Simon says static blast in 10 seconds. Simon says do not chase. You static blast. Damn, Eli. Simon says you can't chase him because I didn't say Simon says. You know what? That's fine. Simon says continue to chase him. Simon says use your power. Simon says stay down here for the next minute. Simon says use your power. Simon says you must get Beast of Prey value. Simon says use your power. Simon says use your power. Simon says leave chase. Simon says do not go for that Meg. Simon says go for the Meg. Simon says turn around. Simon says go upstairs. It feels good, doesn't it, Eli? Simon says use static blast. Oh wait, you can't. Simon says go back downstairs. Simon says turn around. Alright, Simon says go downstairs. Simon says you have full control of yourself for the next minute and 30 seconds. This is bullying? Man, you should have seen the singularity match. Yo, you look at the kid's name! Nigga, shut up. Simon says you have 30 seconds left. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam! Alright, well. Yeah, of course it is as soon as I say 1. Alright, well, Simon says use your ability. Simon says use your ability. Ability. Simon says use your ability. Simon says go for that notification. Simon says you must get everyone at least tier 3 madness by the end of this match. Simon says use your ability. Simon says vault the window. Simon says do not break this. Damn. You're right. Yeah, what he did was enough, though. Simon says the next pallet you encounter, you have to break. Except for this one. Simon says use your ability. Simon says static blast. Simon says you must use beast of prey. Simon says you cannot leave chase until you use beast of prey. Simon says use your ability. Simon says injure her. Just because it takes away beast of prey. I know. Simon says use your ability. Alright, Simon says you can down her. Simon says you can hook. Yo! Wait. Fuck that. I'm gonna get fucked up next match. Simon says you can do whatever you want. That's my last salvation to think he'll take it easy on me next match. I know he's not. It's only because he doesn't have a single hook. Simon says leave Kate alone. Simon says this was such a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna get Kate. We know. Simon says go open gate. I'm kidding. Ah! That's the point. I'm glad Eli's understanding what my whole role in this. I make him run the fucking doctor bill with G the King Gens for, and I haven't had to pick one gen. Oh, Eli, Simon says go find a gen to kick. Simon said, yes. Simon says, tell me, are you gonna take it easy on me next match? Simon says you must tell me. Simon says, should I be scared? Oh no. Simon says pick him up and take him to the gate. He's shaking his head no. He's shaking his head no. Simon says do whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah, you understand correctly. Simon says they must leave. There you go. Elijah.
You better fucking. Oh, open your killers right now. Open your killers right now.
You ain't say Simon says for nigga.
Simon says open your killers right now.
Alright, well.
Simon says open your fucking killers
Alright,
fucking now.
alright.
Simon says play Trapper.
No!
You know what? No. Go down. Go down. Go down.
I'm cooked.
Go up. Go up. Simon says play Trickster.
That's worse!
Simon
What
says
could be-
open your loadout.
What could be worse?
Simon says.
Hold on.
Simon says click R1.
It'll be worse
Simon
if he
says
said
run
Simon says
Memento
spend your
Blades.
blood. No. It'll be worse if he said Simon says spend your blood points on Trickster.
Simon says run iridescent photo card.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like where this is going.
Simon says. Simon says run Franklin Weave.
Oh, I'm fine with that. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
Wait, no. No, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's making me one of my favorite combos. I can only answer using my knives.
Simon says run Franklin Weave.
Me personally, Izzy.
Simon
I would've let him off
says-
easy last round.
Simon says run Grim Embrace.
Oh god. Oh my.
Simon says run Dead Man Switch.
Oh my
Where's that
god.
at?
Simon
If I were
says
you, I'd be
open your
fading, man.
offerings.
I'd be swinging my arms in the air right now if I were you, Izzy.
Simon says take yourself to Badham.
Oh.
God. I'd be
Simon
swinging
says
my
ready
arms
up
in the air right
and wait until you're in a match.
now. Isn't that the plan?
Is it? Oh. Wait. Let me.
Fucking
No,
Israel.
that's the sigh of I wanted this for so long.
Oh, yeah, his ribcage is exposed. That's creepy.
he's trying to bypass the fact that he's about to get cooked this whole match. You good over there, Izzy?
Right now, yeah. For right now. For right now.
You right now, yeah.
Your mom trademark. What a fucking name. And then I love my BF. I
Simon
love my
says
GF.
leave lobby.
Oh my god.
Simon says ready up again.
So,
Yeah, he's just gonna strangle you when he sees you in person.
oh my god. I'm fucking killing myself.
Simon says ready up.
Don't wink at me like that. Eli, you're laughing. Why are you laughing?
I hear the. Oh my god, bro. Y'all are killing each other. By the morning, one of y'all are gonna wake up and see a death threat coming on Instagram. I know it. It's most likely gonna be Izzy receiving the death threat.
I got a gun and a chemical weapon.
Simon says
Oh god.
survivors who do not have items cannot be chased. Simon says you must injure survivors who have items with your bat. And Simon says if a generator is blocked, you must not move.
So there's no point for me even to use my knives. I'm just trickster. Eli, I want to let you know, by the way, if you made me run corrupt intervention with those conditions, I would have killed myself.
Oh, I know.
You might want to kill yourself now.
Simon says break every breakable wall you see. Simon says never break a pallet.
You have an item. You do not.
Being chased. Help me.
Would you say what happens if a gen's complete?
Nothing.
Fuck. I fucking hate this game. I don't think a single one of them are item two.
Oh, there were two. That was a flashlight and a medkit.
So unfair. I'm dead already. I got targeted.
Simon says injure. Simon says use knives. Simon says pick up. Simon says oh.
Oh yeah, Eli, did you know they have an H2O Delirious skin for Jason?
Stop
He doesn't
moving.
care. He doesn't even care. Eli.
So close yet so far.
Someone's getting a death threat in the morning.
On block!
Someone getting a death threat in the morning.
Please get a little bit closer. Please, yes, yes, get closer, get closer. Auto lock. That's auto lock. I'm chase. I'm in chase. I'm in chase. I'm in chase. I'm in chase.
Izzy's gonna go get them again. Eli's gonna send him a death threat. I'm gonna be the simple bystander to this.
I can't do anything. He.
Simon says use 6 knives.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Chase her. Simon says
Wait.
use knives until main event.
Wait, I just realized what the fuck you did, Eli.
What I do?
What did he do?
I can only injure people, right? I mean, I can only chase people with items, but I'm running Franklin's weave. It just clicked.
Wait, what is he? You only chase people with items. And
But
then
I'm
what?
running Franklin's.
Meaning, once you hit them, they
They drop their
chase them.
item.
Meaning you can't chase them anymore. And then once it's in game, oh, once they lose their items, then what are you gonna do? Meaning you'd have to be using your power the whole match.
Yeah, but I've only been able to use my power 2 times.
So this sucks for you.
Cool, and he never said I could even touch a locker.
Watch it. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, Eli, this it's so bad. Eli,
Simon says hit. Simon says open door and open locker. Open the farthest locker.
For what reason, Eli?
Simon says open that door. Simon says go to the down. Simon says pick him up and take him to the basement.
Eli, you're so mean, bro.
Simon says use knives. Simon says use main event.
Elijah,
Israel?
go to your fucking killer. Simon says go to your fucking killers. Alright. You better come back.